We are live. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Soulfully Aligned Women. So, I want to welcome you on our private Facebook group, Soulfully Aligned Women, and I also am welcoming you on Instagram. You may be watching this later on my YouTube channel, and please say hello. Say hello, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Let me know if it's working for you, if you're really connecting, if the messages are helping, because I love to hear from you. My name is Janice, and I am the founder of Soulfully Aligned Women. I am an artist, a creative mystic, and mentor for women in business and women in general. Not all the women that work with me are women in business, but I love all of them. My passion is helping women in business, and I'm going to speak to that today a little bit. But first of all, I want to say good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Kelly. Hello. So nice to see you today. I've missed you a little bit, a lot. All right. And I want to share with you the energy of the week because that's part of my message when I come in on Mondays is I bring you um, a message for the week of the energies and what may be helping you. This week, um, I am feeling a very soft energy, which is quite contrary to what a lot of people are saying out there for this week. This is a very big week astrologically. We have Mercury moving out of retrograde. We are coming into the energy of the spring equinox at the end of the week, and we have a new moon. And yet, the message that came through very clearly for me was that this week is a beautiful, soft, gentle energy for those of you who are following your soul, your heart. When I speak of your soul comes through your heart. And so, if your heart is soft and open and you are listening to your heart, this week is going to be a better week for you. It's going to be a gentler week. I had such an incredible, soft, beautiful energy move in to my space through the night last night. And beautiful, lovely dreams, and woke up with this lingering within me and these messages of follow your heart. If you're following that soul led path, things will be soft and graceful for you this week. Now, if you are still struggling with following your heart or hearing your heart, it may be a little more rocky because that's the energy out there. That's the fear frequencies out there that are knocking us around. And what I want to do is I want to speak to those of you that are here and you perhaps are trying to get into that soul led path, or maybe you're there and you're building a business. Um, I want to speak to what I feel a lot of people are going through right now because I have something for you. So hang on, stay with me. I have something for you that is going to help you. Uh, so I know that the people that are here are incredibly intuitive, incredibly soulful, capable, highly capable, and care deeply about how they live their life. You're usually the one that everyone comes to get your advice for healing, for guidance, or for the one to get it done for them because you're the one that can take it from A to B to C all the way to Z. You're the one that has the vision, that has um, the level of organization, the level of vision that can see an event through to the end. And, maybe some of you, if you're in business or you're out there in the world working and you're making, 50 to 80K, but you feel like you're working too many hours. Mhm. How many hours are you working in a week? How many hours are you pouring into your business? How many hours are you working at a job? And how tired are you? Because there's a lot of people that are really tired. And I want to tell you that last week, I, as far as my business, my online business, I spent maybe 2 days working on that. I spent 2 days writing my book, working on the writing in my book, 2 full days. And the majority of the time, I was in a new program learning. So I was taking time away from my business and just learning. So that's what probably about if it was 2 full days, that's like 16 hours, which is probably about what I work in my business each week, 16 to 20 hours. That's kind of what I do. And then I get to paint and I get to write and I get to do all the things. But you know what the funny thing is my business I am so passionate about. I love it so much. It's not like work. It's like, oh, I get to work on my social marketing or my social media marketing today. I don't I'm inspired. I get a thought, I get an idea and I want to put it out there, or a message I want to create and bring out to all of you. Good morning, Felicia. Welcome. So I don't work super hard. People look at me when I meet them and they go, "Oh my gosh, you're so busy." And I just think, "No, I'm not. It might look like it, but I'm not." Right? There was a time when I was. There was a time when I was pushing so hard. I was working in the classroom teaching and working this business and man, oh man, pushing it really hard and being soul in my soul and soulfully aligned when I brought myself there. But outside of that, I was pushing. So, what I felt at that time was I want to make a 6 figure business. I want this to grow. And so I've got to put the time and the effort into it when I'm not working at my job. And really, I was feeling a little bit like that imposter because I was really talking about flow and soul, and yet I was more frenzied than I was at peace. I thought I was in my peace. I thought I was in my soul, but I was still pushing and working too hard. And I felt like I can't put anything down because everything's going to fall apart. So I hear you if that's kind of where you're at. You feel like I got to get this going, so I got to put all the money into it. The big problem was you become energetically bankrupt, right? You disconnect from your soul wisdom when you're running your life that way, when you're working that way. I was in a state of high functioning anxiety and chasing alignment through hustle rather than through my soul leading me there. And here's some of the fears I had, and maybe you have them too. I was so afraid of burnout because I'd been there so many times, but I felt like I had to keep going. I was in this fear of like, okay, I got to keep going. I got to keep doing this. But oh my gosh, when is my mental health or my physical health going to collapse? And then, of course, that imposter syndrome that I was just talking about, because here I am talking about a soul led business, and yet I was feeling nervous and anxious all the time. And oh, yeah, the money part. Ugh, my goodness. The money part. It was always a stress. It was always a worry. I got to keep things moving forward, right? And the fear of, oh my gosh, am I going to become a starving artist? Like, is that my life? I'd heard that before. Artists can't make money. And then I had this fear of the loss of momentum. Like, I had to keep going. I had this rhythm going and I had to stay on that treadmill and keep it going, because if I stopped or slowed down, the momentum would slow down and I'd have to start all over again. And there was the worry of regrets. Like, am I seriously giving up the best part of my life for my business to build this? Am I going to have regrets in the end? Because sometimes it felt claustrophobic. It felt like a prison. But I loved what I was doing. I loved what I was creating and building, but at the same time, there was this juxtaposition of all these other fears and worries. Hi, Nancy. Welcome. So, all of these were playing out in the background underneath me building the business. And so, if you're like me, and I know I'm not alone, being completely vulnerable here, but I know I tried everything. I tried everything. I tried all those masculine marketing styles. You know, you got to have systems and processes, and here's how to use ClickFunnels, and this is what you need to have. I tried all that. And then I did try kind of passive income courses, like, well, maybe if I add this in, it'll just roll out and bring in a passive income, so then I could relax a little bit and move at my own pace. But they ended up needing more work than anything I was already doing, right? Um, done therapy, done the therapy. Like, that is fabulous and absolutely has helped me move along. So, but it was healing my past. It wasn't helping me fix what was going on in my business. So, all of that stuff. Oh, and that manifestation process. Yes, I'm an advocate for the manifestation process, the law of attraction. I get it. It works intermittently for me. It would work and then it wouldn't work. And then the bills would come in and I'd be back down in that fear space, right? And I also tried, automation and tech tools that were meant to save time. But what I found a lot of times is they would require more time to get them set up. And I was doing it all alone. So when you have your own business, you're wearing all the hats, you're doing it all behind the scenes, all of it. So I knew I didn't want any more, formulas, any more 10-step launch formulas. I was so tired of all of that. I didn't want to have to show up on social media every day. I didn't want to do it that way. And so I was wondering, like, is this what I really want to do? Is this what's meant to go forward? And yet there was this deep yearning, no, it wasn't a yearning. It was this like inherent, like, push to keep going. It was deep within me that this is what I'm supposed to be doing and I need to keep doing it. And I was getting so tired, after 7 years of work in the business and still not quite where I want it to be. So I sat down and I thought about it and I was like, oh, universe, like, what's going on here? What's wrong with me? What am I missing? Right? When did this all get to be so hard? Um, and I started to worry, you know, maybe this isn't what I'm meant to be doing, and doubting. And of course, we know doubting is just an energy damper for your business. So, I've done many, many programs. Thousands and thousands of dollars I've invested in myself. Thousands of dollars in programs with other teachers, $20,000 programs, $10,000 programs, $3,000 programs. And I got to a point last summer where I was like, I'm going to just give it all up to the universe. I surrendered. I let go. I released it because I was tired and lost and confused and thought, I don't know if I have the energy for all of this. And what came up was the most beautiful wisdom and guidance for me. I was guided into releasing, surrendering. I was guided into let's have fun. Let's let go. I was guided into releasing the anxiety from my body because I recognized it in that moment as old fear frequencies held in my body since I was a young girl. And that even though I had worked on being soulfully aligned, softening and opening my heart, all the therapy and programs that cleared my mind of old patterns, old stories, my body was still sitting in fear. And this was what was holding me back like an anchor. And so I was guided on how to release that, let it go, how to allow my body to have the space to heal, give it permission to heal, bring my full attention and awareness into my body, and love. Love up on my body a little bit. And as I started to do that, everything started to shift. I came into what I call soul prosperity, stepped into this soul prosperity, soul coherence, when not just my heart aligned with my soul and my mind, but now my body was in too. Now my body had moved in and synced up and attuned into this powerful flow. And as I started to do this every day, breathe and release, everything around me started shifting and changing. The business started flowing forward, like somebody opened the floodgates. Opportunities started flowing in. But more than anything, I started to have fun again. I started to feel a frequency move in that was so high that I started to feel that excited child waiting for Christmas energy again. Waking up in the morning with this lightness within me that would allow me to be excited for what I was creating and building. It wasn't, oh, okay, I'm going to try one more, I'm going to do one more program, I'm going to put this one out. It was like excitement of like, oh my gosh, this is coming through me. Oh my gosh, I've got new inspiration for this program now. New ideas, which is why I love running my programs live. They're never the same. They're never the same because it's the frequency of being together in this alive energy that changes everything. It's not the program, it's not the modules, it's not the teachings, although they all are great. It's the frequency that we hold together. It's the getting in the room with people who are ready to create change in their life, that want to move forward, that want to clear out the fears. That's what it's about. So I have shifted my frequency. That's all. I haven't changed the way I do things in my business. That's not what made it move forward. It was me. It was all the internal work, the internal shifts, the lightness within me that came with that. And that is the difference between where I was 2 years ago, even a year ago, to now. Now I'm on track for a 6-figure year. Now I'm having so much fun feeling the inspiration and the creative flow. There is a lightness in my life that was never there before. All from working on soul coherence, inner coherence. That is what these programs are all about. So now I wake up excited. I have this spacious aliveness within me. That's it. If you have you ever felt like life feels hard, life is getting you down? This this feels so good. After so many years, this bright spark of light of life within me feels fresh and renewed. Despite what's going on around us in the world, there is this fresh aliveness, this excitement for life again. And I wake up in the morning and it's always like, okay, how can we make this more fun today? How can I move and shift this energy to be in this lightness all the time? I don't want this to go away. And my frequency now has become more of a lighthouse. And people are finding me. People are flowing in. Clients are flowing in. I have a wait list of art to create into the summer. My book is coming. Like, it's just the stuff, the ideas that are coming out. And I even thought last night, I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I have a second, or it'd be my third book, fourth actually, uh, that's coming through. I'm like, wait on that information. I need to finish this one first. And so life is fun again. And I want this for all of you. I want to help all of everyone get to this point where they are creating a business that with this energy frequency, because this energy frequency is magnetic. It is the abundant joy path to prosperity. That's what it is. And that's what we're doing. And even if you've taken other programs from me, they're always fresh and new. Come in and join us this Wednesday. We start on Wednesday. We're meeting once a week for 8 weeks, and we are bringing in this frequency of high energy, high vibration. It doesn't mean that you have to be happy and giggly, but I promise you, you will feel it. I want to bring this in for all of us. And this is what it's about, being in the room with the women that want to shape and shift and move and create from this beautiful heart-centered frequency of joy within their body in the world. I can't say enough about it. But yeah, the Abundant Joy Path to Prosperity starts on Wednesday. It's a 3-step process, basically, to move your business and your life to the next level, to move into, like, I want the women that want the 6-figure business to be coming in. I want you. And even if you're just thinking, I think I want a business, then come in, because this is the best place to start. Come and join us. Ah, so exciting here at Soulfully Aligned Women. There's always something going on. between the Creative Mystic certification program and this program, we are moving. We are moving forward. This is our year. This is the year of the fire horse. And please do not feel like you cannot prosper and thrive when things in the world are heavy. Yes, you can. And there are many people that are thriving. There are many people that are moving forward because you've done the work. You've been doing the work, all you healers and energy workers and, uh, soul led women, you've been doing the work. And now we get to bring everything into coherence and prosper because we are needed out there in the world. That is that is who needs us. Is there's so many people out there that are frustrated and confused and scared and living in that fear. And we have come through and done the work because we were meant to be the ones leading, to hook arms around everyone that's coming up now and say, we got you. We're going to lead you through this because you can do this too. So I'm going to invite you to come into the Abundant Joy Path to Prosperity. We're going to have so much fun. We are going to be moving and shifting energy and creating six-figure businesses and beyond. And I'm super excited about it. Okay, so we need to do our a little meditation here today and see what else comes through for us. I'm gonna light my candle here, so I'm gonna invite you to also light a candle, create a space for you to settle in with me. Maybe put on some soft music if you would like. And take some deep breaths here. Beautiful. Take in some nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose as you settle in. And close your eyes and let that breath release through your mouth. And a big sigh. Take in another nice, long, slow, deep breath in through your nose. Bring it right down deep into your lower belly. And then whoosh, let it out. I want you to do that 2 more times at your own pace, breathing in. Feeling that air come in and cleanse your body, cleanse your lungs. Feeling that breath come through, even through your head, cleansing through your mind. Letting go. And feel yourself settle into your space, relaxing into this moment. And be here, right now. Let go of all the to-do lists, all the worries, and open into this spaciousness with me. Breathing into your heart. Coming back to your normal breathing pattern. And just feeling into your heart space, allowing the light to move in. Allow your breath to be like fresh air or the morning sun on a spring day, coming in and cleansing out all the old stagnant energies. Feel a beautiful light there begin to grow and expand. With each breath, that light softens in your heart. Feel yourself drop in deeper into your heart, awakening to the energies of love and gratitude. Inviting in your own guides, your own spirit team. Invite them into your heart space, all of the highest truth and compassion. As we anchor into your heart, feel yourself settling in. Feel yourself connecting. And allow that light from your heart to move down, a beautiful channel of light moving down your body, going down deeply into the heart of Mother Earth, connecting with her heart, bringing you into a stability, feeling stronger, more connected, more supported. And feel her love come back up that channel, up into your body, holding you strongly. Let that move through your entire body. Breathe it in. Let it spread through. Let it fill you up. And then bring your focus back to your heart and allow your heart to open and send that beautiful crystalline channel up into Source, to the heart of the universe, allowing your connection to your higher wisdom and guidance. You are attuned now to that beautiful heart of the universe with your heart and the heart of Mother Earth, tuned in and tuned up. Breathe and allow yourself to be in this beautiful crystalline channel of light. Allow yourself to settle and surrender your control. Allow yourself to be held. Allow yourself to trust. Imagine your life unfolding into an even more beautiful, brighter, lighter, more expansive future than you could have ever imagined. But this comes when you surrender control and recognize that you are held, you are supported, you are guided. You do not need to do it all alone. It's like letting go and swimming, letting go of the dock, letting go of the life preserver, and swimming. And the water is buoyant and carries you, but you didn't realize. You can swim out into the spaciousness of all that is. There's so much more for you. Feel into the softness of this energy this week that is there for you. Practice allowing yourself to feel into your heart space and listen to your heart, what your heart is telling you, not the mind. The mind carries the fears, but the heart holds the hope, holds the promise for you. The heart is the what if story. What if it could be easy? What if it could be more flowy, more in flow, that you could find that current and allow that current to carry you? It does not mean that you don't do anything. Of course you need to do. You're in this human experience, this human body. But there is a current that you can find your way into. A current that will take you with more ease, with more joy and laughter. But so many resist the current because they don't want to let go of the shore. They don't want to let go of the dock. That is their safety net, their control, their structure. And yet, letting go is what it's all about. Letting go in curiosity, to experience it all. There's so much here for you to experience. The longer you hold on to the structure, the less you get to see. Yes, your time here is finite. Just a moment in the expanse of your soul. Would you not love to experience more joy, more adventure, more fun? And feel that sparkle within you for every day left here. This is creation energy. This is you stepping into creation energy. This is the gift that you have with this life here. But many will leave without opening the gift. Many will leave holding on to the structure, thinking that was the best way, the safest way, the best way to prepare for life. You cannot prepare for life. Life is a flow. Life is an unfolding every day into something new. Every experience and the full spectrum of life is here for you. You let go of the structure and move into the current. Picture the turtles on Finding Nemo, allowing the current to let them flow to their destination. Vision your destination of where you would like to go, and then step into that flow. Trust. Be willing to release it all. Be willing to let it all go. You do not need to cling to what you've already created. These are stepping stones in your life, allowing you to become even more of you. Hmm. And we leave that with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take in a deep breath here as we begin to come back, remembering that everything that you saw in your mind, every color, every image, every feeling were messages coming from your spirit guides to for you. Breathe in deeply and begin to move your body. Stretch, wiggle fingers and toes, and come on back when you are ready. Wow. So that was a lovely message. Oh my goodness. I could really feel that current wanting to just step into it and go with that flow, like moving on a water slide, or like that vision of the turtles that came in from Finding Nemo, of finding that current and moving with it. It does not need to be hard times and difficult and tough times right now. The message is that the energy here can be soft and flowy and gentle if you so choose to go in that direction. And there's not many people out there saying that. A lot of them are telling you to take care of yourself and, you know, brace for what's coming. And yet, this message is very much come in, come into your heart, trust, go into the flow, let go of the structure, which is exactly what we're doing in the Abundant Joy Path to Prosperity. So if you are one who has a business, or you just need your life to move back into that flow, then I'm going to encourage you to come join me in the Abundant Joy Path to Prosperity. It starts on Wednesday. So you got to get in there. And as a bonus gift to help you get started right away when you join, you will get access to the Art of Inner Coherence, which is 5 1 hour teachings on how to relax your body, let go, release those fear frequencies, and come back into your coherence, mind, body, soul coherence. That is a bonus in itself that is priceless for what it does for you. That whole shift for me, absolutely priceless. I couldn't put a price on it. I found that I was relaxing and releasing in ways in my body that I don't think I ever have in my entire life. And as I did that, like I said, everything else around me began to show up and flow with that. It was like I was holding it all away from me. And when I learned how to settle in and relax and come into my full coherence, I opened to that flow of prosperity. It's beautiful. And you, not just that bonus, but you also get Reclaim Your Radiance, which is a 6 week program of walking you into your own sacred space, sacred practice of being in your soul and rising up into your own empowerment within you. 6 weeks. You get every day a 10-minute little blurb of guidance that walks you through, and you also get meditations in there. It is, oh my gosh, that in itself is worth $1,000 or more. And the inner coherence sessions, they're in there. You get access to those right away before we start on Wednesday. Plus, then you get 6 weeks with me live in our program together once a week for at least an hour to an hour and a half. And okay, so the whole thing is $777. You can pay in installments if you want, but you're getting a lot for all of that. I'm so excited for you because I felt like I'm going to package these up here because this is what everyone needs. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you go. Today is my day for writing again. I'm going to be writing in my book, so I'll be here. If you have any questions, reach out. I have one-to-one programs available. If there's anyone here that wants the high level course program, not the high level course, but my high level program of one-to-one. We have the Soulfully Aligned Creative Mystic program. We are meeting twice this week, you guys, Tuesday and Thursday for the Mystic business. So that program is for anyone really, they're ready to start their own business or they're in a business and want to take it to another level, getting the certification as a creative mystic. So that will start again here in the spring, another group. But the Abundant Joy Path to Prosperity is what we are doing right now. It starts Wednesday in the new moon, and I'm so excited for that group. You got to get in there. It is all about being in the frequency with us. It's all about being in there. So, all fresh, new information programs where we go deeper into our soul coherence, inner coherence, and make sure that we are tuning into that, cleaning everything out that's weighing us down, and being in the frequency of joy. All right. I will see you guys next week. Have a beautiful week if I don't see you before. And follow your soul. Let your soul lead you. That means sitting down, checking in, and going, what is my heart opening up to? What would light me up? What would make me feel really good? And follow that. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for being here. I love you. Bye for now.